Hi, and welcome to part 3 of how to create deeper, more intimate connections. Brené Brown defines connection as the energy that exists when people feel seen, heard, and valued. In part 1 we explored being seen, in part 2 we explored being heard. In this part we're going to be exploring what it means for others to value us, for us to value others, and for us to value ourselves. And stick around till the end when we do some tapping. Hi, I'm Rosanne Clay, helping you deliberately create a life you love. To understand how value creates connection, we first need to understand how we value others and how others value us. Mistakenly, we associate value with external factors, and I'm going to cover 4 general external factors. One of the most popular external factors that we use in our society today to determine another person's worth or our self-worth is money. How much you earn, how much you have. So it can be a financially traumatic experience if you suddenly lose your income or suddenly your financial position drops. Consider also how difficult it is to create a connection when subconsciously your mind is busy racing to work out someone's financial net worth and how that compares to your own. The second external factor is appearance. Historically, beauty has been a great way to lift an impoverished family by marrying off their beautiful child to a slightly wealthier family. But appearance is also about perception. Do we value someone as better than us because they're more beautiful? Do we value someone as less than us because they're slightly shabby? Do we desire to be seen in a fancy location, in a fancy car, or in a fancy house? Consider how difficult it is to create connection with someone when our mind is full of this analyzing that goes on in the background, working out whether we appear nicely to someone else and how they might appear to us. The third external factor is socializing. Do you place importance on who you know and who others know and who you're surrounding yourself with? Do you like to count how many friends you're hanging out with, what kind of events you're going to, what kind of events you're going to be hosting? Often these are great distractions from actually creating real connections. The fourth external factor is achievements. How hard we work, how much we produce, how much we achieve. Often we wear exhaustion like a badge of honor. We're so busy trying to produce results, create achievements for ourselves, that we don't have time for connection. Often we base our own value on how productive we are, and we discount other people's value because of how unproductive they are. External factors like these are not influencing your self-value. They're influencing your self-esteem. Self-value doesn't go up and down by external factors. Self-value is something that's generated from within. When you don't have a high level of self-value, so in other words, when you don't value yourself, you have a mentality of not enough. Not enough time, not enough friends, not enough money, not enough whatever, not funny enough, not smart enough. In the world of not valuing yourself, which is the space of not enough, you're so consumed by criticizing and judging yourself and comparing yourself that there's really not much brain power left to deliberately create a life you love. Increasing your self-worth is about increasing your self-acceptance, accepting all parts of you, acknowledging all parts of you. When you're able to see yourself more fully and accept all of who you are, it's so much easier for you to connect with someone else and see them and accept them for who they are, and thus see the value in them, just as you see the value in yourself. So let's get into tapping for increasing our self-worth. Taking accountability for your own well-being, repeating after me, and tapping as I do. Even though I don't value myself as I should, I choose to love myself, honor myself, forgive myself, and accept myself completely. Even though I don't value myself like I wish I did, I choose to love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I wish I valued myself more, I choose to love myself, honor myself, forgive myself, and accept myself completely. It's tricky to value myself. I have so much going on in my life. There are all these thoughts floating in my head So many unhealthy thoughts that are stopping me from valuing myself. Some of these thoughts I do see, and some of them I have no idea are hiding there. But I'm open to seeing any unhealthy thoughts that could be blocking my sense of self-value, so that I can tap them and release them. I'm sure I have a lot of different unhealthy beliefs, and I don't know what they are. Some of them are obvious, but I really want to clear them. I really want to clear my unhealthy patterns, all my judgments and criticisms, all the judgments of myself, all the criticisms of others, so that I can free myself from them. Because seeing is freeing. And I know that I can just use this tool and tap them away. It's easy to tap away any doubt and criticisms I have of myself. And tapping on the gamut point, and I surrender all of this to the highest energy for my greater good and the greater good of all those around me. And tapping on the karate chop point again. Even though I know I have some of these thoughts that tell me that I'm not enough, that tell me that I don't have enough, that tell me that others are not enough, I choose to love myself, honor myself, and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm struggling with this not enough concept, I don't yet see it in my life. I choose to love myself, honor myself, and accept myself anyway. Even though this unhealthy thought pattern of not enough seems to be impacting my self-value, I choose to love myself, honor myself, and accept myself anyway. All these thoughts about not having enough, all these thoughts that I am not enough, all these thoughts that I'm not good enough, all these thoughts that others are not good enough, all these beliefs that I'm not being enough, I choose to let them all go. I'm releasing them all now. These unhealthy thoughts don't serve me. I no longer need them in my life. I'm releasing and letting go of these old thought patterns. I'm releasing and letting go of these thoughts of not being enough. It's safe to let go of these thoughts now. They are really not serving me anymore. I'm tapping on the back on the gamut point, and I surrender all these thoughts and feelings to the universe, to the highest energy for my greater good and the greater good of all those around me. It's tough. It's tough not valuing myself, and it's tough not valuing others. But I choose to love myself and honor myself anyway. It's so hard not valuing myself. I struggle to form deeper connections with people. because I struggle to value myself. I struggle to form deeper connections with people because I struggle to value them. But I really want a difference in my life. I really want to value others. I really want to value myself. And so I am open. I'm open to seeing myself as enough. I'm open to seeing myself as plenty. I'm open to feeling plentiful. I'm open to feeling bountiful. I'm open to feeling abundant. I'm open to feeling full of joy. I'm open to feeling full of love. I'm open to feeling full of self-worth. I'm open to feeling full of self-acceptance. And even though I know that it's going to be tricky, and I still have some queasiness about this, maybe I'm feeling discomfort in my head, or in my stomach, or in my back. But something about this is making me uncomfortable. Having to acknowledge the real state of my self-value is confronting for me. I don't really want to face it. I don't really want the awareness of the low self-value that I have. I don't want to see it because it hurts. It hurts how much I've been hurting myself. It hurts to see the judgments I've been using against myself. It hurts to see how abusive I've been to myself. It hurts to see the criticism I've been using to berate myself. It really hurts. And I don't really want this pain because it reminds me of how not enough I feel. And I really don't like this feeling. So I'm going to tap it away. I'm going to tap away all this discomfort and all this pain. Because that's what tapping is good for. It's good for tapping away discomfort. And it's good for tapping away pain. And it's great for shifting all these negative beliefs so that I can be open, very open to loving myself, so that I can be really open to valuing myself, so that I can be fully accepting of myself. And that feels so much better to me. I prefer to be in this powerful state where I'm open to loving myself, and I'm open to valuing myself, and I'm open to accepting myself. And I honor myself. I honor all that I've been through. I was doing the best that I could. Even now, I am doing the best that I can. And I honor myself for that. And I forgive myself. I forgive myself for the way I've been beating myself up. I forgive myself for the way I've been treating myself. I forgive myself for not seeing the value in me. And it's okay. Because now I see the value in me. Now I see the value in all of me. Now I'm open, very open, to accepting all of me. It's a scary place to be, because I'm open to accepting my flaws. I'm open to accepting all that's wrong with me. And I'm open to loving myself deeply. And tapping on the gamut point, and I surrender all of this to the universe to transmute it to the highest energy for my greater good and the greater good of all those around me. All right, take a deep breath, stretch out, and shake it all out. Shake out all the toxins. Value is a real deep issue if you're not taking care of yourself. And not having value comes from a lot of different unhealthy thought patterns. So in the comments below, write what some of the unhealthy thought patterns are that you're dealing with that came up for you during this tapping, and I'll create a tapping script for you. I know this is a tricky journey when you begin to realize where your real self-value is at, as opposed to where your self-esteem is at and how your self-esteem keeps fluctuating based on your external circumstances. But once you lift your self-value, it doesn't get impacted by external circumstances. It stays at this level, and you can just keep building it and building it. The more you love yourself, the more you accept yourself, the more you forgive yourself, the more you honor yourself, it's just going to keep building. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you found value in it, then please hit the like button, because it helps to get the word out there to other people. Sending you so much love and light on your journey. Bye for now.